What's going on, team? Welcome back along to Global Rugby Manager, where the Invercargill Invaders are in action against the Canada Bay Mounties for round 5 of season number 11. Here is the starting team on screen now. You can see there's a few non-first teamers sitting in their side. Most notably will be Petrescu starting at hooker once again today for the Invaders. But we are looking to, well, I guess bounce back from that draw last week against the Birmingham Zulu. We want to get back in those winner's circles. That was a tough game. Now we've got to take out those frustrations, I guess you'd call it, against these Mounties. They're off to a good little start as well with an early turnover. Brilliant chase, brilliant work. If you're not familiar with our team, we've got a little bit of a kit change because the Mounties played in the red as well, and so we've gone for more yellow. It's Mike Collins. What a start! Oh yes! Chris Williams, he's in for the try, and the Invaders hit early, hit first, and hit the scoreboard in the first phase of the game. How about that? Yes, Chris Williams, another one starting, not the first team of the injury to Phil Muhammad, of course, sees him out for today's fixture. But could you dream of a better start than that? Off the kickoff, straight into it. Barnes Gossard's back, and he's box kicking from inside our 22. Down it goes to Brown, who centres things with a little chip. And Gage Carter, who's missed a little bit of time this season through injury also, is looking to put himself back into that first-class play as Griffith Watts-check. What a charge from the inside centre. We are cooking something super hot here today. Blaine van der Merwe wide for Clyde Edwards, who sweeps away the one attempted tackle and goes through the second. Here's Watts-check, great offload to his fly half, Simon Thunder du Plessis, who loses the ball. And after 2 minutes, it's 7-0, full of action. And a knock on as well from the Mounties, so we went the first scrum of the match. Wow. What a start. It's all happening here as we haven't really caught up with what's been going on in recent weeks. But here is Watts-check slicing through. Barnes Gossard. Room out wide if he could have found Chris Williams. Another scything run from the fullback. Here's a flat ball to Collis. Away to Garrity. In midfield is the scrum up. Clyde Edwards out wide they go. Josh Evans sees a fend. Couldn't get it away. And we are just smashing our way into the 22 now. Mark Collis with another run. He's taking his hand and putting that number 10 on his back. Oh, big tackle there. Clyde Edwards is just dumped. Skips the forwards. Goes to Simon Thunder, who takes another heavy hit. Good defence now for the Mounties. Flat ball to Sam Cooper. Cooper goes through. He can't quite get away. The busting run. Go for near side. Come on, team. We got numbers to burn. But we don't. We go out to du Plessis. Didn't spot the room. The youngster. Let's get ourselves another try. Let's put this one away very early. As Watts-check has another scamper. The number 12. Going well for us early. Boy, what has happened on GRM? An injury. An injury's not ours. Oh, thank goodness for that. Now we go. Garrity. Away to du Plessis. An offload there would have been really handy. Their player is still down. Let's take the time and put this away. Gossard in the first receiver. Van der Merwe, good offload from him. Mark Collins. Florence one wide. It's forward. Oh, what a shame. Louis Pichello was in. Back from injury as well. So many players have... Oh, we've dominated the scrum. This will be a penalty of the Invaders. So many players have suffered injuries this season already, but we are still pounding our way through. An early, close loss to the Hawke's Bay Sharks. Then an agonising draw to the Zulu, but we are thrashing everyone else that comes close. Here's a great run by Liu King. One long fly to Lang, and Lang's in. Oh, the second row with all the wheels in the world. Lang scores, and the Mounties are back. They've got their opening try, and from right in front, you would put them over here for this one to make it 7-10. All Invaders, but just like that, the Mounties strike back. Goodness gracious me. I mean, we're going to be watching the whole game if they keep scoring this way. That's a turnover. Surely it is. The Invaders steal the ball back on the 22. Carrots away. Carter stepping. Ooh, jinking run from Carter. There's 3 players down. Another one on the ruck. We've got at least a 2-man overlap in this back line as du Plessis takes him on. Head first as he does. Here's Carrots having a run. Oh, put an inside ball there to Josh Evans, who knocks it on. Right, the Mounties get the ball back. We're up by 3, the penalty goal to Simon Thanadup-C, getting the job done and keeping that lead intact for us. We are 9 minutes in. I think we'll go back for the scrum. Let's see how this goes. They stay down. Credit to them, the Mounties. They did well there. And we will move on with a good clearing kick away. Oh. That was a really bizarre bounce. Did Williams put it in touch? No, he didn't. Of course he didn't. And we got the ball straight back as well. There's a knock on. There's an ultimate signal now to move on. It is 10-7. The Invaders lead by a whisker as we look to put the Mounties to the sword and make our way up that ladder. Oh, we've got ourselves a really big turnover here on the 10-metre line. Just moments really since he left. The Mounties were looking to launch an attack and we turned it over but kicked it away. Here's a big chance out wide. Clyde Edwards racing hard. It's a big chase back for Brown. He does well. And he's taken by a good tackle by Du-Plessis. We turned it over again. Oh, this is great work by the Invaders. Big pressure at the breakdown. And I thought we were a chance back on the 10-metre line. Now Gage Carter. Oh, wow. That is special from the veteran 13. Got another piece of that from Gage Carter. He showed, he went through the gap, put the wheels on, and canted away for our second try of the evening. 17-7 the score, and a great kickoff there. Clyde Edwards lucky to grab it in. He sweeps away 1-2. That's Clyde. Clyde's still going. Twiles gets away from the other defender. 1 to beat now for Clyde. Oh, what an amazing play that would have been from Clyde Edwards if he could have got away with that. We've turned the ball back after losing it, but it will be a penalty to the Canada Bay Mounties, who kick in towards our 22. We'll stay with this, see if the Mounties can hit back straight away after conceding our second try as they come out wide. Good hands, and here's Lukey doing nicely out to Brown. A run to the corner for Volunteer, but what are they saying here? Forward pass is the call, and the Mounties, wow, they've really butchered the chance there, and now the Invaders, dominates at the breakdown, where it goes to Watschek, who's applying in straight there first. See, this could be, just about nicked there from Chris Williams. Imagine if he got that. He was gone like a flash. We do have the penalty though. We've kicked this away just over the halfway line. What can we do? Set piece magic. Let's get a little piece of that. Carrots away to Du-Plessis. Here's Watschek. Huge hole here for Watschek. Finds Carter. What no flow to Gossard. He's quick. He's wheels. Bartomoli is in. And we've got try number 3. After just 18 minutes of the game, we are on fire. 4 tries in the game. 3 of them are ours. We are looking flash, I tell you what. Simon Thanen nails it from the sidelines. It is 24-7. And this is becoming a bit of a try fest at the moment as the Invaders dominating the breakdown, dominating the set piece, dominating the midfield, and that is giving our outside backs some wondrous chances. Here's Lang again. He's held up though. Gossard on fire in attack, now putting in the yards on defence as well, which is looking good for the Invaders. 20 minutes in, almost 21. Let's see, I was about to say, let's see what they can do, the Mounties, but they've stuffed it up straight away. Throwing it into touch will be an Invaders line out, which we overthrow and give them the ball straight back as well. Disaster for us, but the Mounties, have they looked like striking? Nah, one fluke. I'll trust the boys to get this job done. Well, after a little period of attack there from the Mounties, we've done well to clear our 22, but they are straight back on the attack, and set piece chance, you just know there's an opportunity out wide as they quickly, wow, look at that name, Maldonado. He's lost the ball actually. I was trying to work out his name. He's lost the ball. It was a big chance, 1-on-1. Here's Louis Pachella down the right hand wing. Pachella going for the line. Into 22 he goes. He's just held short. 10 metre, 15 we'll say. Away from the line. Watschek. Beautiful ball to Gage Carter. And that is numbers, creativity and passion from the Invaders, who pick up another try now. There, what's that? Is that the 5th try of the game? No, it's the 4th. What am I thinking? 28 plus the penalty, 4 tries, and a double and a knock-on as well from the Invaders will give the Mounties an early a chance to attack back. But how about that? 4-try bonus win inside half an hour. We are looking far, far superior to these Mounties at the moment. I love the work that we're doing. They're backing up, they're getting in support there, Louis Pichella. Having ball players and carriers there straight away that can break the line is making us a really ominous opponent for other teams as we near our way through the end of this. Well, we're about halfway, but we get into the real nitty-gritty end where we need to be looking for those playoff berths later on this year. Here's a good run from Volants here. He got on a 1, but couldn't get through the cover defence. Mounties with a chance, still with advantage on this side, but they're going nowhere. They're getting pushed back as we almost make our way. Oh, that's actually a turnover. Into the half an hour mark we go. And the Mounties have lost the scrum. Well, there you go. Look at us, completely switched our play too. Massive. We go to, well, surprisingly to the left, and Gossard kicks this one away. And the Mounties, we get a chance now to go from 60 out. They've gone to the air instead. Brown sits it up, and Gossard takes back the kick. And I'm sure we'll find Simon Thander on this play. And, well, we're running it. That is something quite tricky as Clyde Edwards almost breaks away. Let's get this away, boys, please. Waschek does the job. That's close to his own 22. That is a great kick. Great kick from Griffith Waschek. We're looking on fire. 31-7 is a score. And we have just under 10 to go to a halftime break. Well, the Invaders really are on top of this game. We are turning over set piece. We're turning over ruck ball. And now, just another couple of minutes on from when I led the last highlight, we are in with another chance to score. It's a great run from Captain Zangini. Gets us deep into their half now as we look to link up and support out wide. Patricio, Cooper, Evans, great ball out wide. Chris Williams, oh, he doesn't need to be the defender. He goes back inside, and Sam Cooper puts down the pedal and goes in for a try. Number 8, power is his game, but there he shows a little bit of finesse, a little bit of that speed, and the kick is over. Didn't look over to me, but we're up now to 38 points to 7, and the Invaders really are putting the big pressure on these Mounties. They look dead and buried in the ground, don't they? They look like no chance to get anything from this game. And there's another error. Well, tell you what, if that isn't really the nail in the coffin, I don't know what is. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Their scrum's been demolished, so we'll stay with this. Again, they go out to Clyde Edwards. He's the first receiver. Look at him go. Charging forward, turnover ball. We'll take the penalty, thank you. We're going to take 3? Oh, we are. Interesting. Interesting indeed. 38-7. Here is a Duplessis. Well, he's really hit that wildly, and it's gone astray. Brown will put it down for a 22. And we will go back to the restart with 3 minutes to play. A little bit of space out here too for them if they want the Mounties. Here's the clash, I should say, in the air. Clyde Edwards climbs high and pulls that one in. Carrots is a long way away from the play. Yes, there quickly and finds Gates Carter, who slips out of one tackle. Good step there on the outside centre yet again. We look short. There's a bit of a space of gap here where the defenders are really a bit puzzled as to where they should be. Slow ball for us, but we're going with the obvious. A short side play. Sam Cooper again into touch. We just about put something special on again. Sam Cooper is having a storming game. And here come now the Mounties. Nothing on there at all for the scrum half off the back of that line out. Forcing it out now to Malonga, who's drilled this straight down to the hands of Chris Williams. And he goes, we look to have number 20. Oh, have you seen an injury? I haven't seen an injury. We got 20. Oh, there's an injury. Oh, no. Oh, it's all tragedy, isn't it? It's all tragedy. What's going on? I thought I saw 20. And then I see Louis Pichella's jumped up with a big cross above his head. So, 19 is on. That is Ross Taras for Louis Pichella. I'm just a bit concerned if I saw a 20 or I'm just going nuts. I think probably the latter, to be honest with you. It's 38-7. We're still in the first half, so we'll stay with it until halftime, then we'll move on. I just want to see if there's a number 20 out there. Gossard, Williams is still there. He's going to offload nicely. Ross Taras is on the back row now. Louis Pichella has picked up a knock, it seems. 38-7, it's still looking good. Who's 20? Is 20 on or am I blind? I think I'm blind. Well, Gates Carter's made a fantastic play there. I think I'm seeing things. Here's Patricio. Oh, thunderous run from Patricio. Great offload as well. Blaine Van der Merwe on the loose head prop. Down left hand wing. What a try. What a try. What a try. Blaine Van der Merwe. No right. As a loose head prop to score a try like that. What are you talking about? Here is the conversion. And that's a beauty. Oh, that is a beauty from Simon Fander. Lovely stuff at half-time. It is the Invaders 45. And a knock-on with the Canada Bay Mounties 7. This is a thrashing. It is. Oh, it is done and dusted at half-time. It's lucky knock-on there. Will spoil their chance. They do have the scrum though. And already a minute of the second half is gone. Are they going, why? I mean, that's pointless to me. Why kick in a great attacking position like that? You've given free ball to Gossard, who's just tapped it, he's drilled it, and he's just raked off another 50 metres. Thanks for coming, Mounties. I'll see you later. This is done. It is 45-7, and we are cruising. Let's see how many we get. We're going to get another 90-pointer like earlier. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, team, we're starting this highlight with the game paused because we've just won a 5-metre scrum. On their line, obviously. Where the saying comes of it, I don't know. But what I did want to show you is this amazing kick chase. Well, it wasn't a kick chase. It was a charge down case. So take a look at this. This work here by the Invaders. I think I've gone a little bit too far back from it. Here we go. This is it here. This is what just happened. This is what just transpired. Take a look at this. The Mounties, they go for a charge down. Big charge down on Luki. And now look at the chase coming back. Big pressure, and that from Gage Carter is what I'm talking about over recent weeks. The commitment as we just dominate this scrum again. Now it's a play. Let's see if we can score from it. That's average from Clyde Edwards. We've got advantage. We've got everything on our side. Great pressure. Great continuity. Can we finish it off? 45-7. Charging is what's check. He normally beats those tackles. I'll let him away with that. Numbers on the far side. It's 4-on-3. Gossard. Offload to Ross Torres. And Ross Torres scores. The substitute off the bench on the score sheet. And it's now 50. 52 points to 7. It's a 45-point lead. Mass nailed it. And the Invaders are cooking hot stuff today against these Mounties. And we just look like we look like league leaders, don't we? We look like championship winners, but we're not. But we're looking good. And I mean, I'll take these days because they're happy days. 47 minutes in, it's 52 points to 7. We are cruising our way to victory. Let's see how many more tries we can score in the remaining, what's it going to be, 30-odd minutes, 32 minutes or so. Man, I am on fire. One more opportunity here for the Invaders to celebrate as we have another set piece, midway 22, 10-metre line. And we have shown some great skill from the set piece play. Gates Carter busts through off a half break from Griffith Watchcheck. We are just 5 minutes short now. What a play by the midfield combination. We come to the near side. Carrots away through Gossard. Josh Evans, try. 2 men left over. Don't need him. We're that good. Don't feel sorry. Other side, Chris Williams, Clyde Edwards. They've really been just unrequired, I guess, on a lot of these plays. Out there, ready, open, but so was the guy inside them. Unfortunate for them, as here is Chris Williams himself, just planting the ball down the centre of the park, straight off the kick-off, and Brown goes high. Very contentive kick there, and no, it is Zangidi who drags it back for the Mounties. And for the Invaders, I'd say, the Mounties charging hard at some Gage Carter box kicks, which is bizarre in itself, and back there again is Brown, finds support and volunteer. Here's some numbers through Lang, and again it's Vargas who charges up the guts and takes a tackle. 59-7, man, this is done. Here's a little chip over the top. This is interesting. This is very good. Well picked up from Gossard. That could have been a little bit of a banana skin. There's a tongue twister for you. That one's for free. And a boxing away from Watchcheck instead, and a big chase as well. Charging forward there, Clyde Edwards, putting in another thumping tackle. Now it is the Mounties under pressure, and they've kicked now straight down the middle of the park as well. There's not anyone's going to score from this sort of passage as well. Whoa, what a tackle there on Gossard. Now we get away to the man who should be doing all the kicking, Duplessis, smacks that long, a lucky bounce here, I think, for the Mounties, and they deliver it straight back. Looking to get it on the full is Gossard. Running it back now, over halfway. Great offload, giving to Williams, who's running in, looking for Warwick in midfield. And then the big two says, that's Zangidi standing over it. Yeah, the biggest scrum half in the world. Knock on. Big tackle in the Mounties well, with a turnover. Oh, and a chance as well. Wilcott, the loose head prop. He's charging his way through. He's got an offload away to Green, and now the ball back inside. And what's this? This guy's a lock. What's going on here? This isn't allowed. Both of their locks are rapid. Really rapid. What are they doing? Playing wingers in the second row? That is 2 second rowers scoring tries, and it's their only 2 tries. I thought we were going to score from that. Adeyemi has got the conversion. That's a terrible name. And the thump away from said goal kicker has got them a bit out of trouble. They've got their second try. I mean, they're halfway to a bonus point, are the Mounties. It's 59-14. You've got to have something to fight for, don't you? If it is a bonus point, we're scoring 4 tries in a 60-point thrashing. Why not? Here's a big chance, though. Chris Williams out wide all by himself. Has a friend. Quick ball to the short side. Come on. And that's Lucas Enketi. He closes a bit too quick for him. Doesn't need the ball foul against Carter. Offloading nicely. Speed. There was Wozczyk. 12 and 13. Combining brilliantly throughout this matchup. Those 2 guys really are the backbone. That's the word. Here's Gossard, though. Hold the phone. Bartimoli went close, but the Mounties turn it over. Oh, words just not flowing today as the backbone. I was looking for that about a minute ago. Here we go, the kick away. And it gets the Mounties out of the snow. Back. What the hell's going on here? Gores Gossard at the bottom of the ruck. Hurry up, boys. Get back there. Someone's going to cover this. And we do. Carter kicks it away. So get out of my half. That's a great kick. Oh, my goodness me. From that position, that is a tremendous kick. We've only got 20 minutes to go. So we'll move forward now. The scoreline's 59-14. Really, it's game over. Now, let's see if we can score some more tries, though. Let's see. Can we get 80? Maybe? Maybe. We'll see. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. A switch has flicked in the Mounties. They are playing a very expansive attacking sort of rugby now. You'll see they're looking wide. They're looking for open players a lot more than they were before. I say that and they go back to the mindless running, but they're seeing a bit more attacking. Here's an example. A little chip over the top looking for the regather. They can't get it, though. Lucas Enketi, a second rower, trekking back to claim that one. And the Invaders, well, we're back in his little chip for ourselves. Clyde Edwards going over the top. Big chance here. Oh, Bartimoli Gossard. What a pick up from the fullback who will scoot away. Wheels like none other. And Bartimoli scores. The Invaders hit another try. I've lost count, to be honest. But we are miles in front now. 64-14. The conversion is good. Simon Thunder goes for another 2. 66-14. This is a thrashing. 52 points is the difference. As here is the captain himself, Lucas Enketi, never afraid, no matter the lead, to take it under his wing. And there's a mistake at the back as well. And the Mounties, they got away with that. It was an error, but they cleaned it up nicely. And short side, there's no one home here. And the Charles volunteer tries to get away, but Simon Vander pick and go though. Green going into the 22, but he's in touch. That was a little bit close. A little bit dangerous. Not like it's close, but I don't want to concede any more than I have to. I'd love to stop these guys getting a bonus point. Obviously, that's about all I've got left to play for. Scoring more try. He made the error too. That would have been a knock-on, maybe. We do, however, make our way up the field. And if we can... Oh, that's flat. That's a bit of a disaster. It's picked up from Lukey, who really saves it back. Oh, man, this their side, there was no one home there. They get the offload away nicely to Lang, who is a danger. He's a second rower, but he's a dangerous runner. Go figure. He got away in a little chip here. Oh, that's a nice little chip as well. And they re-get the no! It's picked up by Josh Evans. Steps inside Josh. Josh going all the way to the 22 he is. He's got support. Petrescu. What is going on? Tisa Hooker. What is he doing out there? I thought it was bad. Josh Evans scooted 20 metres, but he had the support from Petrescu, of all people, down the wing. And the kick as well. Simon Thunder makes it 73-14. The Invaders, wow, what a try. Nothing was on. We just defended a little chip. Thought, let's play possession. No. Josh Evans says, nah, I'll just turn it back the other way and go score ourselves a try. These losers can't do it. I'll do it for them. So we are just thrashing them now. Into the 70s we go. We've got to play it down and back play. That is a concern. It's advantage to the Mounties for the knock-on by the Invaders there. And they've got they had a possession, but they'll have the feed. They'll have the feed to the scrum, but they're probably going to lose it, aren't they? No. Okay, what do I know? I've just been watching the whole damn game and seeing every one of their scrums go up, but whatever. We'll just carry on. Let's give them another chance here. Turner takes on some big lads, and he gets squashed. What do you got now this time, Mounties? That ain't going to work. I can tell you that for free. Running your fly half into overside flanker one-on-one. He don't miss that. And now they come out wide. Lang. She's got 4 on his back, but he should have a 1 in front of it. That is ridiculous. He is really loud. It's flat. Boy, that's only a knock on. How's that not a forward pass? Great ball, though. Couldn't handle it. We've got the ball back, the Invaders, and now it's Wozciak, and he's a big lad, isn't he? He's trying to push his way, force his way through. Here's Sam Cooper finding the touchline, but we've got that advantage for the knock-on. We'll go back to the scrum. We're in the final 10 minutes, folks, so I'm going to just ramble on for the remainder of the game here. The front row's gone up again, so we'll just roll the clock down. A kick away, a nice kick too from Simon Vander. We'll take the penalty, though. On the spot of the scrum, we'll go for another 5-10 metres. We'll kick it into touch as well. Simon Vander drills it, looks for halfway, doesn't quite make it. We're almost into the last 5 minutes. There's about, 7 or so to go. 6.5, let's be technical about it. And the Invaders got the ball on halfway, looking to score our umpteenth try. I don't know how many. It was about 700 last time I looked. And we're breaking through. Good work again. Offloads cooking nicely as Josh Evans makes another break. All creating by this back pass, which looks a bit awkward when they do it, but somehow it's effective passing behind you through your body somehow. I don't know how they do it. It's top secret, I can't tell you that either. Oh, we've lost the ball. We've lost the ball. Holding on the breakdown. There you go. Scrum feed to the Mounties. Yeah, there we go. Surely they couldn't go 2 scrums in a row without going up, and they didn't. We're having a shot at goal. We're leading by almost 60 points. 59 points we're leading by. And we're taking a shot at goal. And it's good. Can't fault that. It's 76-14. We're into the last 3.5 minutes now. Those couple of minutes went quite quickly. Clyde Edwards takes the kickoff down. My God, Clyde. Where did that come from, Clyde? You've been hiding that pretty well. There was a cracker of a kick. Mounties line out, goes to the back, and Turner finds the guy with the number 10 jersey, whose name I don't want to say anymore, and we turned him over as well. Now's the chance to put more points on the board, and we've got numbers on the left-hand side as well if we want to use them. Chris Williams breaks through, looks for the offload, gets the way to Richards. Richards breaking through the middle, he goes, he's not going to pass it. He just goes straight to the first defender. Bartimoli was waiting, he didn't get the ball. Here's Sam Cooper now. Cooper still going into the 22. He throws the man away like he's a piece of trash. And he goes floating in the wind. Now we go out to this left side, far side. It's a poor pass was picked up from Bartimoli, who gets poleaxed as well. Outside the 22 now, we go short side. It's Petrescu looking for another one. Oh, what a chance here for Petrescu. The wheels, the fan. He leaves them all in his dust. Going again, 15 out now this side. Mark Collis tries to play the power game, but that's not the way we're doing things today. Looking tight and short. Chris Williams trying to get fancy, can't get away. And we just sit around. 15, 20 metres out. Going to Gossard for a receiver. Wozciak skipping out of one tackle. And going 6 or 7 short now. Gossard playing scrum half, giving to Cooper, who forces his way forward. Carrots is there. Carrots goes short side. Oh, Ross Torres! Put that away! That is a bulldozing run from the bald man. He's playing at 6-2 and he's not playing too badly. Collis this time passes. Wozciak charging at the line! Griffith Wozciak scores another try for the Invaders, and our MVP of season 10 is showing why he is the most valuable player. Conversion from Duplessis. He's kicked like a champ tonight, I tell you what. We've got just 10 seconds to go, and I say we will just play this out. Oh, no, we're going to play fancy, are we? We're going to run the clock down? I've never seen this before. Duplessis, what an offload, what a pass! Ross Torres, that is crazy. Are we going to run it? I don't think we are, no. There was some passage there, wasn't it? Just throwing it around like it was a hot potato. You have it, no, you have it, you have it, you have it, go over there, you have it, have some of this. And we've won. Simon Vander Duplessis picks up man of the match. And why not two? I thought Gage Carter, Griffith Wozciak, Clyde Edwards, and also Chris Williams were brilliant, but the full pack as well, very good. A lot of carries from Mark Collis, a lot of runs from Petrescu. I think overall we had a fantastic game, a big win. What else would you want? We put piles and piles of points on these mugs, and we've come away with one impressive victory. Quite a lot better. I prefer this over the hard stoppers, if you will. Like we got a bit of a scare from the Ninjas, or that stupid draw. Frustrating draw against Zulu. We look really good. Standout performance all around the place here from the Invaders. and I like what I see, and I want to see more of it as well. Let's see who was the standout. Right, scoreline. Well, that escalated, didn't it? 83, I don't remember it going into the 80s. 83-14. We did score, we scored right at the end pretty much, didn't we? 83-14. What a thrashing. Have some of that, Canada Bay Mounties. They did get 14 points, which I don't care because it wasn't a bonus point. Oh, look at that. Possession, 62%. Territory, 55%. Big time defensive work for the Mounties. 107 tackles, 31 missed. Where we missed 14 and made 75. 11 tries to 2. I like that. I like it a lot. We made 9 handing errors to 7. We made 16 offloads, 99 attacking rucks. It was domination. Absolute domination. We missed the penalty shot at goal, but we nailed 11 out of 11 conversions and got 2 out of 3 penalties. So that is a good night of 13 out of 14 for Mr. Duplessis. No wonder he got man of the match. He got a boatload of points as well. What else of note here? Scrums, we tight-headed 2, and also we got penalties. Well, the penalties conceded, yes, 7. We did concede 4 ourselves, though, which is a bit of a concern. Nothing from it, though, for the Mounties. Look at this, though. 3 minutes, 5 seconds in the red zone to 28 seconds. For the Mounties. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Simon Thander picks up man of the match. You've got to say it with emphasis. Man of the match. Simon Thander! Duplessis! That's what I like to see. 28 points. Didn't get a try. 2 assists, though, and 7 tackles and a boatload of points and kicks. He was impressive. Who else performed well? Of course, we did get that injury. You see, Ross Taras played 42 minutes for a 29.8. That is quite impressive as well. At the front row, Van der Merwe, 36-44. Petrescu was phenomenal. And also, you give Mark Collis was pretty good too, 41. Very good from the front row club there for the Invaders. Zangedi and Richards, solid, steady. Don't do anything special. Don't do anything dumb. Those guys just play the nice. And we get a bit of coin as well. Few players are selling. So the potential now that we could pick up another lock just by forking out for the bugger is quite good. Really, a really good prop, maybe a young prop and a lock. That is our wish list. I think we're pretty well covered everywhere else, but we are selling. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's advertising on these videos or just people playing the game, but players are flying out and the cash is rolling in, which I love to see. They played mid-20s, by the way, the second rows. Louis Pichella went off at half just before half-time, still played at 26. Wow, look at this back row though. Josh Evans with a 45 and a 59 for Sam Cooper. That is what I like to see. Carrots was quiet, 24.2, but Simon Thander, he controlled the game, which I like that from Mr. Duplessis. 60.8 for him at number 10 in the midfield. I expect these two guys, yeah, look how good they were. Woztek, 57, and Carter, 54. On the wings, Clyde was 34, and Chris Williams, a 42. Very good from Chris. I like that as well. Look at that, our whole backline scored points, bar Carrots and Clyde Edwards, which is very strange. Bartoldi capped it off almost man of the match, 60.4. A 0.4 off being man of the match, and even with Simon Thander, so that's great. 2 top performers there, both playing pivotal roles in how this team goes. Only 1 substitute, thank goodness I didn't miss anyone. Ross Taras played a really good role there, got the try as well. A host of players picking up 5-pointers, which I love to see from the Invaders. Okay, so as you guys found out a couple of videos ago, we've been slightly behind the 8-ball here in regards to GRM with the weeks going by, videos corrupting and breaking and all sorts of garbage like that. I'm trying to catch up before the season comes to a close to try and keep the, excitement of the run to the playoffs intact. So you can see I'm still a round or 2 behind. They'll be coming out hopefully very soon as well. But in round 5, we did get the injury to Louis Pichella, who missed a couple of weeks. So, sadly, we won't be having him, but of course, Ross Taras showed just how good of a replacement he is. And of course, we've got a couple of young guys in the team as well that can do the business if we need them to do so. So, no Louis Pichella for a couple of weeks, but that's all right because returning is Phil Muhammad. So, Chris Williams was good, just shows again that great depth that we do have. But I did talk about a lot of changes going on in the club, and yes, I am a couple of weeks behind. I can tell you that players have left en masse. We have cut our team massively. A lot of players going, a lot of money coming in, and one that I sold that I regret selling. I shouldn't have sold one player, but that's in the future. You'll get caught up on that very, very soon. But we have sold one guy. Mohammed's back. We've sold another Mohammed. It is Mohammed Martin that has finally departed. He's gone to the Hong Kong Ice, and I tell you what, we got a pretty penny for the quite talented number 10. But when you look at this team, we've got Matt Ward, we've got Simon Thanaduplessis, and we've got the new Fijian guy whose name is out of my mind completely. Those three guys are, I think, 19 and 20, and they're going to be around forever. So we need like a 28-year-old fly half when we've got those three guys who are just killing it, and arguably better than Mohammed Martin was. Faster training rates, better players, everything is going their way. So Martin had to go, and we've also chopped off some youngsters who we picked up in the youth academy. Didn't cut the mustard, to be fair. Wanted to get rid of them. They didn't sell in the opening 5-6 rounds of the season. So Richard Ryan is gone, Carlos King is gone, and Louis Blanche is also gone. The rest of them we've kept, and the team, you'll see in future episodes, has undergone pretty extensive changes. We've cut about 30-odd thousand, if not more, from our wage bill. I'm trying to make this club sustainable while still having depth. Like I said, I regretted selling one player that would have made the team absolutely perfect, bar a lock. Sadly, I might have to spend that money to get a player similar like him back, but that's okay. We can roll with that, we can do it. As long as we don't get mass injuries in this certain position, we will be okay. But all in all, really looking good as well. So that is it though for today's episode. I can't show you too much more without ruining future episodes. So I want to have a lot of GRM coming out in hopefully the next few days, while I'm also working on getting the subscriber series underway, filling in with the Rugby Champions. Oh, I tell you what, it's all go. You thought the World Cup was busy. Every day's busy. It's a busy, busy day. It's a busy life. Gotta love it. Lots of games coming up though. GRM, Rugby Championships, more work on the sub-series as well. All coming your way on the channel. So don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying all these amazing rugby videos. I hope you are enjoying them. Let me know your thoughts on how your team is going as well, because I know a lot of you guys do play GRM. So I'm always interested to see how your team's going, how your tactics are playing, what's working and what's not, and things like that as well. So do let me know in the comments below every single week. But for today, that is me. As always, big thanks to the guys at GRM for supporting the videos on the channel. Those guys just keep making this game better and better. So if you're not involved, make sure you do get involved. This is pretty much the football manager of rugby. It is that good. You know how good the engine is from Rugby Champions? So this is what we get every single week. Get involved, globalrugbymanager.com. Go there, check it out, and I'll see you all next week for plenty more. Probably not next week, actually, because I've got games to catch up on. I'll see you very soon. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care.